Like many clinicians, I spent my first years in community mental health, which was invaluable for learning. But then I also, when I got my license, realized that that wasn't an environment that I could continue to practice in.
I worked at the agency for 14 years. It's hard work. You work a lot of hours and you are unsalaried and you do not get paid for the amount of time you put in.
And you really don't have the ability to fine-tune what you do down to the, I'm really good at this type of client, or I'm really not good at that type of client. There's a lot less flexibility in that sense too.
I think that my initial hesitancy to just jumping right in was whether I would be able to develop my caseload up to be able to afford to do private practice, because you never know the number of clients that you'll be able to get. And I think that if I had known for sure that it was going to work out as well as it did, then that would have made me less hesitant to joining on.
The fears that I had about going into private practice, I felt like I didn't experience what I thought I would experience in terms of the risk. Coming here, I was able to have clients, all the electronic monitoring's already set up, the phone, you had help getting on panels, all these things that I was completely nervous about, which kind of kept me from going into private practice. Actually, I found all that help here.
I'm trained as a therapist, so the business part I struggle with. However, at NCA, we have agreed as a team, each one of us take on an area that we feel like we enjoy, and then we support each other. We call it a champion. It helps the business not to be so overwhelming.
I don't have to figure out all of the advertisement all on my own. I don't have to figure out all of the how to get clients to see me and connect with me all on my own. Really, there has been a great solid source of clients who can come in, as I have clients that successfully close and or drop out from therapy, and I'm never kind of stressed about that aspect of having a private practice.
Right now, a new clinician can be probably as busy as they would want to be in a fairly short amount of time. We go through the wait list and we identify those clients who fit that clinician's profile, who they told us they want to work with, and then we begin to work on filling their schedule, bearing in mind that they also determined what that looks like. They tell us how many clients they want to see, as well as who they want to see.
I really thrive in this model where not only am I an independent practitioner, where I have, freedom to, create my office the way I'd like and market my skills the way that I'd like to market them, but I'm also part of a group, and for me that's vital. I thrive in an environment where I can collaborate, where I can consult, where I can get support.
The really great thing about NCA is that Heather, the director, created it so that clinicians really could get that thing that we all miss, which is the ability to really balance our home lives and personal lives with work, and having that great work-life balance, and really being able to have the quality of clinical practice that we want to have, rather than the desperation of trying to just make enough money to survive.
Honestly, I couldn't imagine myself being completely independent and private. I don't feel like that would be a good fit for me. And I also don't think at this point that an agency would be a good fit for me, either knowing what I know about the benefits of having your own practice.
I really believe that if clinicians are able to build a practice that is inspiring, and they're doing quality work, and they're surrounded by clinicians who share the same vision, the clinicians have their needs met and clients get their needs met too.